2019, I created a golf map that got on the front page of the Steam Workshop. I was just bored one day and decided to spend 5 hours creating Cozy Forest. I thought nothing of it at the time, but when I woke up the next day, I found my map on the front page with over 700 downloads. And this was the only thing I had ever posted on the workshop page, except for my Human Fall Flat skins, but we don't talk about those. And it was received so well by everyone. The comments were so nice, like 10 out of 10 if you like to puke blood. And this is the biggest I have ever played. Okay, maybe people didn't like the map, but that didn't matter because I was still on the front page. But I couldn't help but think about what would happen if I made another map. But this time, a map that people actually liked. Would I be able to get on the front page again? I mean, you can't know unless we get started. So let's get into the Golf with Your Friends level editor. To get people to like my map this time around, I thought it would be best to have a plan going into it. And a plan I had. The plan is to base the map on something that everyone likes, something that everyone has to do to survive, just a basic human need. I'm of course talking about breed handling. Everyone does it, from young to old. It's a fun family activity and there are no bad side effects of it at all. The entire idea for this level and video actually came to be when I was playing Discord's golf game Putt Party, especially the map Fortune Falls. Here you shoot your ball and try to get it into the middle hole because the other ones will give you extra strokes. But in between you and the holes there are a bunch of obstacles. So it is basically the gambling game Plinko. So with this in mind, I started building my first level. So for this level, I just wanted to make a simple Plinko game. And it was easy enough. I was still very inexperienced with the basic mechanics of the level creator, like how you move around, how to place a lot of things at the same time, and why certain stuff just don't work for some reason, but it still went semi-smooth. Then when it came to the goals, I wanted the different holes to give you different amount of strokes, and in Discord, that is just programmed right into the game, but you can't do that in this game. So I thought the way to do it was just to make the middle hole a real hole, but the ones on the side led you to more level. So you had to shoot at least one more stroke, and if you picked the wrong hole again, you would have to shoot another time. This worked well enough, but I quickly realized that this project would be a lot bigger than I initially thought. The first level on its own took 1.5 hours, and I need to make 18 unique ones. Well, I put myself in this situation, so I better continue. The second level I completely forgot to record making, but here it is. I was already tired of making those massive ramps, so I decided to make this very small path that led to a divider. One side will lead you to a hole and one to another section, just like the other one, just without all the obstacles. But then came the third and most important level of them all. I decided to do another Plinko one, but what was different about this one is that I had found a way of making it more similar to the Discord game. In this game, there are actually portals, and what's good about these portals are that they are not unique to the level that they are placed in. So if I were to place a green portal here and then a green exit portal anywhere else, the green portal will always lead to this exit. I can place hundreds of green portals, but they will all lead to the same exit, which means that at the bottom of each map, I can just place portals that leads to a hole-in-one, another stroke, or 2 more strokes. So as soon as I finished the third level, I made the portal exit sections. If you end up furthest to the right or left, you will end up in the red portal, which will lead you here, and to get from here to the goal, you will have to use at least 2 more strokes. If you end up second furthest on either side, you end up in an orange portal and you get here, 1 stroke from the hole. And if you end up in the middle, you get into a green portal and that's a hole-in-one. So now that I have these sections, I only had to add the portals at the end of each level instead of making new different parts for every single one. The fourth level was one I had had in my mind for a while. I wanted to make a roulette table, mostly because I thought it would look good and be the most interesting thing to have in the icon of the map. So I found this red rotating floor, made it massive and added some flags to it to get hole-in-ones. I then added a new brown portal that just sent you back to the top again, which made you do the rouletting again. I also put in red, yellow and brown portals in between the flags and then a big spinner in the middle to make it look more like a real roulette table. The fifth level was directly inspired by a map in the Discord game. One where you get pushed by a big wall and there are bumpers making you go all the way back up again. But since there are no bumpers in this game, I replaced them with a bunch of obstacles and portals that teleport you back on top again. This one took a very long time to make. It was for starters very hard to find something that could work as a pushing wall, but when I eventually found something, it was very hard to place it perfectly in a way that didn't make the balls get stuck in it or make it not work at all. Then it was also hard to place the correct amount of portals. At one point I tested the map and it took me over 13 minutes to get to the goals because there were just too many portals making you go all the way back up again. But after tinkering with this map for over 3 hours, I think I had something really good actually. The sixth level was a little special. Here I wanted to give the player 4 choices, but only one of them is correct. I'm not going to say which one is correct though. You will have to find that out for yourself. Then I spent the rest of the week building out the rest of the levels. I don't think you want to hear the specifics of each and every map I made, so I'm going to spare you most of the details. I made one level where the floor is invisible and you will have to look at a recreation of the level down below you to find the goal. I made one level where you have to get shot by worms all around the map, and another Plinko level that went from max build height to minimum build height. So now, all the levels were built, but it didn't come without its fair share of problems, with mostly only the roulette table. Like, for some unexplainable reason, the spinning floor just started disappearing. I thought it was some sort of bug that made it go invisible, but then I just went around the map and I saw that it had somehow ended up here. The floor was for some reason going through the portals. It hadn't done that before and I haven't changed anything, but now it just decided to work like that. Because of this, I now had to move every single portal further out and up. Then for some reason, the spinner just decided to stop working. It was like it wasn't even there. And even more annoying, when I wanted to do anything with this one, its interface spun. Like, why would anyone design it like that? It makes no sense and it just becomes more difficult to use. So I changed the spinner out for this thing, but same story here. So then for some reason I tried it with the exact same spinner but in a different color, and this one worked. Its interface also didn't spin, but like, why does the other thing spin? But enough frustrations now. The map is finished, so it's time to celebrate. After over 25 hours of work and a bunch of playtesting, it is time to post it. I filled out the information that needed to be filled out, named the map Great Gamble, and posted it. Now all I can do is wait. So we'll get back to this tomorrow and hopefully Great Gamble will be on the front page. So it didn't get on the front page. It only got 17 downloads, which is not at all what the plan was. So now I started thinking if maybe this was a bad idea. Maybe I should take this loss and just end the video telling you about how I failed. But when I went into the level again, I just thought about what I could have done differently. Then I thought that maybe I needed to add a bunch of scenery. Every single map you see on the front page usually show a quite scenic map. That is what I have to do. So now, what environment fits in well with my theme of casino? Well, Las Vegas, I guess. So I started to build an environment around the course to match the setting. I added a bunch of deserts, a big road, a pyramid, I remade the entire roulette table, and also a big city skyline surrounding it all. And yes, those are definitely buildings. When that was done, I made the map icon show more of the environment, and I also renamed the map to Vegas Strip. But that wasn't all. I also made an incredibly good trailer for the map.
Introducing my brand new epic golf with friends level based on the basic human need of spending hard-earned money on a 1 to billion chance of winning $4 more. Based on the epic landscape of Las Vegas.
Wow, now everyone will want to play it. So with the map being finished and published, I wanted some direct feedback from a friend. So I called up 2 Lemmings and forced him to try the map with me.
Okay, I'm not going to explain anything.
Okay.
I just want to see you try. 18 holes, it's a full course meal.
Yeah. So, okay. This is pretty obvious of where I should go. Oh, well, I'll try again. Okay, so it's just... Hey, this is on Discord Putt-Putt or whatever it's called.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Hello.
So, I see a pole right there.
Mm-hmm.
However...
No.
Oh, no.
Well, you got in the hole anyways.
Where should I go? Let's
in the
go
awesome
here! Oh.
I mean, that was the correct way to go.
Oh, what? I'm so good at this game! I'm going so far. Oh, I love this. I love not playing the game.
Oh, you will love this map.
Oh no! I didn't go to the hole.
It was a prank. It was a prank.
Went into the piss portal. I'm back!
Yeah.
No, I'm here. Wait, what?
Yes. Like every single level leads to this place.
Okay. I was so close to getting a hole in one.
No, you weren't.
Is that... Oh my god! It's roulette.
It's roulette.
That's so nice. That's so cool.
Oh.
This is cool. Do I need to go to the bottom? No,
Yes.
What the fuck?
No, you got the shortcut! This is the most annoying level I have. Oh my god, I'm stuck here. That's not supposed to happen. Okay, well.
Bogey. Okay. And shh. Check it out. Wow, I love seeing the wall.
What? I got teleported.
I got teleported.
Oh crap.
Oh no, is it bugged?
Oh no.
There we go. Oh, what? Oh, whoa! Oh, I'm back here. Oh.
No, I missed! What?
Wait, what? I missed.
That's not supposed to happen!
Oh no.
Went straight
Yeah.
into the goal.
I glitched the game.
You glitched the game?
Yes. I cannot interact with anything except for move my mouse, and I'm getting Steve achievements.
You're getting Steven.
Yeah, yes, and like it's going up. 32.
Oh, I can't move. Oh, I'm stuck. No. I can't do anything either. Bruh.
So the showing went okay, I guess. Most levels worked like they should, and some only had minor issues, but 2 of them just didn't work. And why they didn't work, I found out after almost 4 hours of troubleshooting. When you are in the level editor, there's a height limit that you can't go outside. These 2 levels that didn't work went all the way up to that height limit, but they didn't cross it, so that shouldn't be a problem, right? I mean, when playing them in the level editor, I'm not having any issues at all, but for some stupid, unexplainable reason, the height limit when you play the same map, but from the workshop, is like 200 points further down. Like, why wouldn't the editor tell me that? So I had to redo my entire tower, but the Plinko level, because the large ramp was so big, I couldn't move it. I decided to add a booster in the beginning so you don't have to use your first stroke at all. When that was done, I published the changes, and now it was time to wait again. I was really nervous this time, since now I had spent close to 35 hours on this map alone, and if it didn't work, I wasn't sure what I would do. Anyways, it's time to wait. But I barely had to wait, because after 10 minutes I went into the workshop again, and there it was. It wasn't the smallest square, but it was still there. I had done it. I had once again been able to get a creation of mine onto the front page of Steam Workshop. Now all I needed was for people to really like my map. And I mean, why wouldn't they? It was literally perfect now. So the day after, I eagerly went onto the Steam Workshop page to hopefully read some comments. And comments I had, they just weren't good at all. They called me lazy. They said they had never been more frustrated with a map ever. They said that they got stuck all the time. People seem to hate this map more than Cozy Forest, and even I didn't like Cozy Forest. So I actually posted in my own comments asking what levels they got stuck on and tried to explain myself why some things were like they were, but it didn't matter. The map was quickly gone from the front page, and I got more comments saying that the map was trash with no actual criticism. But then, 5 days later, I finally got some real feedback. Let's read it together. Just delete it, man. Act like it never happened. What the sig? Well, no matter what the people who played it thought, the map did actually get on the front page, and it got 800 downloads. And maybe it is best to delete the map, or maybe I could try and fix it to make it a better experience. But the goal was reached no matter what. But if you want to know what I ended up doing, you will have to click the link in the description, and if it works, I changed it for the better. And if it didn't work, well, the map never existed to begin with, and what you have been watching isn't real.